Okay. It's like an eagle type thing. Got some leather from it. Now there was a whole bunch of ores back there that I would like to get. Just clearly having those things would be useful. I'll have to be careful going back that way to get it. I'm going to ignore the trees for now because I definitely think I have enough wood for finishing up my house. Okay. Let's pick these guys off from a distance. The heck? There we go. I think I'm getting a little bit better with this bow and arrow. I'm still not the best, clearly. Especially when it comes to, although that was pretty good. Just gotta time it right. Say that and then... Okay, let's pick up that stuff. I don't know how long it takes for things to despawn around here. Okay, but it looks like that eagle... I know there was 2 of those eagle enemies, and it looks like at least one of them is gone now. Well, I mean, I killed one, but it looks like the other one is gone too. So it doesn't look like there's any of them around right now. Which is good for me, because now I can mine with relative impunity. Of course, there's always some risk involved. Oh hey, some stuff down here. Is copper or... Okay, let's dig up this way. Sure, whatever. And I keep getting distracted in this game with the what's it called? With the different bars. So, you have your health bar, your hunger bar, your energy bar. Lots of different bars here. More of these interesting background things. I think. Okay, I think that's it for what we missed. I like our sort of Indiana Jones look. I think that's kind of cool. We're going to leave the trees for now. We'll still pick up any... looks like it's getting dark. So we'll have to beam back soon. So let's see how far we can get. Don't think beaming back costs us anything, and don't think there's any negative effects of it. I know if we see one of those giant things like we saw earlier, we're going to call it quits. Just more coal up there. Yeah, more impassable areas. Yeah, let's just beam back up and then beam back down. Okay. I guess that's a little cheap, but I think that's a reasonable set of behavior for a space age person. I mean, if you had an ability to teleport on an alien planet, I think you would probably do it rather than being out at night with all the monsters. So let's go ahead and smelt down all of our ores that we have. Alright, I need to keep this more organized. Actually, I need to put some of these chests down too. Okay, one thing at a time though. Let's smelt all of our ores, especially this iron ore, because that'll give us some. So silver bars, silver. Wow, sorry, getting tongue-tied here. Getting very tongue-tied. Not sure why, other than perhaps sleep deprivation. I've had this horrible habit of staying up incredibly late, and then getting up, well, incredibly late as a result, and then that kind of pushes my whole sort of schedule of sleeping out of whack. Not something that I'm usually happy about doing, sort of, almost sort of doing to myself. Let's put our bed back down somewhere here. Okay. Inventory. Let's just put our inventory screen way over here. Way out of our way. Certainly we can put our bed down here. Let's make some more platforms. Just a handful of them. Well, I guess we need some, not packed dirt. What do we need? Wooden planks. I am blind, so let's craft what we can of those. Likewise, let's craft what we can of bandages. We want wooden platforms, I guess. That's a wooden support in the corner in the top right there. We actually need a few more wooden fences. I mean, say 8 more of those. We already have the iron anvil. I don't have any clue why we would need an iron bed. We'll need another pickaxe sooner rather than later. What in the wooden blinds? Interesting. Wooden platform, I think. Let's make 2, 3, 4. Let's make 10 of those. Okay, and that's about all I can make there. Let's pull our inventory back up, which now appears to be opening in a reasonable area. Let's open this up. This is one thing that does worry me. Is oh, that needs to go in the background. 8. Come on, there we go. Get these 4 out of here. Well, I am blind right now. No, not entirely. Turns out they just happen to be in a really random place. I don't know what the 2 different sacks are for, but I like to keep as much as possible. Wow, is it 900? 900 wooden planks? It's a lot of wooden planks. Okay. I keep opening and closing the inventory, but I guess... Okay, let's... Every one of these we place takes our water level down a little bit, but that's okay. I think it's kind of cool to have, and we can put some torches up, kind of, yeah, right beneath the support beams. Just probably a huge fire hazard. Just having that open flame right next to it. Warm back up, so because we're still getting cold, even though we're ostensibly we're within a house. And I was meaning to look up, you know, what the technical definition of a house would be. Let's actually use one of these, not a wooden support, a wooden platform. Put one here, here, and here. That should be good enough for tearing down this background. At least most of it. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, and get this here too. I think we're starting to have a nice, pretty little house, though. I think it'll be a good starting base, and I do think, you know, well, obviously this character will get wiped at some point in time, but until then, I intend on using this planet as our main base, and hopefully I can get a good amount of progress in this game before it gets wiped, especially since you know, it looks like they just did an update just now with the koala or angry koala or whatever it was called. So I think that's a good example of, not a good example of, but a good indicator that the next character wipe will hopefully not be for a little while at least. And I would interpret that as meaning that we probably have enough time to get some stuff done with this character if I focus on playing this game more so than other games. And that's something I think I'm going to do. Clearly I'm going to keep playing Terraria and all the other games too, but one thing I found I've had a problem with in the past is, you know, because I'm so busy, when I do have free time, I'll start playing games again and I'll record all of my favorite games, and next thing you know I have 7 different series going, which I still intend to finish, by the way. For those of you who've been watching me for a long time, you know, I know it can be frustrating to have something, you know, 3 episodes of Terraria 1.2 followed by, well, nothing for a month or longer. And I get that that's frustrating, and I certainly understand any frustration with that, and I would not blame you for being frustrated at that. But I think my key thing here is that I can't do too many things I can't. I got to make sure I don't let myself do too many things at once. I guess sort of a lesson about my ADD too, which I actually do have, like, legitimately. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's one of those things people will say, like, they just mention haphazardly, but it's actually a real thing for me. So, in a good and a bad way too. But I got sidetracked there a little bit. So my point is, what I've been doing is I'm recording, videos of Starbound and Starbound exclusively. I've been playing some Kerbal Space Program in the background for fun, but not for YouTube videos. And let me put this back up. Actually, let me see if I can go ahead and rearrange my things up here.